A death is a monk, a panegyric is a prayer. An epitaph is an inscription on the tongue. What's a tongue? What is tongue? Thank you.
It's like making
what a tongue, no? A tongue is a great school. And an epitaph is that writer who writes on that person's great school. We talk about the person's life when he or she was alive. So that an epigram is a short piece of which is not part of poetry. That's why it is. Ballad is a long narrative, tells a story, and it's usually some of the song. An epic is a poem used to celebrate heroes for their achievements. An ode is a poem you write to address the subject and to praise them along with them. The pastoral poem is written to celebrate, to talk about the life of shepherds and country life in general. We have the Unary, a short moral poem of 5 rhymed lines. And we have the Elegy. Elegy is a poem used to mourn. The poem used to mourn the dead. We have the poem, a poem that teaches moral lesson. A eulogy is a praise poem used to celebrate song. Trilogy is a poem used to mourn the dead as well. Then, meditative poem. The meditative poem is a poem written to celebrate the beauty of Africa. Meditative poem is a poem written to celebrate the beauty of Africa. Written to celebrate the beauty of Africa. This is all about you. This is an opportunity to look at this. Senior students, which ask the question you want. The person you want to lament in the life of the see of the all right. Then to consider the what about the poem written in an elaborate style to address or celebrate an object or event? It's called a ballad, epic, lyric, ode. The answer is ode, to address or celebrate. An ode, you must address yourself, you must speak to it. It said, to start. Now I wonder what you are talking to it. That's an ode. And alongside, you are celebrating it. That's an ode. You address the subject with celebration, to praise it. But just by the fact that you are praising does not mean that an ode or different things come to mind when you are talking about elements of poetry. Look at this question, diction. If I talk about something without diction, what is diction? The poet choice of word. Hope I gave you guys for this. know,
Global distress. Complex distress.
sorry about that, connotative issue. Connotative issue. That is, archaic issue. This is very bad. All right. When we talk about sonnets the other time, which of the sonnets actually without four stanzas? Which of them? I gave you different types of sonnets. Basically four. But I'm here to explain one of them. I gave you the picture of sonnets, and I gave you types of sonnets. Give me one time. Sonnet is a form of composition. Types of sonnets. What's the first one? You didn't do it, let me know. You know. So how did I define sonnet? Define it for me. Form of fourteen Arabic pentameter line. What is an Arabic pentameter? That thing that. Just do it so I can know what I will do. What's an Arabic pentameter? So let's do something. So that's the form of Arabic pentameter line, simply because every sonnet must have every sonnet is supposed to have 5 beats in a line. Every sonnet is supposed to have 5 beats in a line. 5 beats in a line. Let's do that. The form of Teach-A-Thon. Look at Arabic rule. An Arabic will start on first syllable and its first syllable. If I talk to you like that, then what is Arabic pentameter? Arabic pentameter has 5 beats in one line. iambic with iambic numerator, 2 iambic diameter, that is 3 iambic diameter, 4 iambic diameter, 5 iambic, 4 iambic diameter, 5 iambic diameter. Just something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then go to the same side now. So, it's funny. It's not just what you like, but how 10 things. 10, 10 things. So you don't like it, just keep your pen. Don't worry. But what I try to do is don't write it. Try to ask for to do that. We're not talking each of the components of that translate. What does each line must have 5 times 5 times. Having created is made up of stress rate stress rate times 5. That's 1. Then to understand that, I thought that's the Shakespearean answer. So you can do that. I think Shakespearean answer, I think Italian answer, I think Italian answer. That's the answer. Good. And they will ask because I don't want to remind you. Tell me. Let's do that.
Teach-A-Thon is fine.
Where did you start from? You say who is he talking to? Mosquito. Is it mosquito? Sam Umbure wrote that poem. I wonder how long you awful parasite shall share with me this little bed and make me from sweet dreams be lost by seeing blood from my pores. Say a man has much blood which you and your families do feed. Shall say a man has much blood which you and your family do feed on for supper, dinner, and lunch. Besides, you do in my bed breed. Clever thou art, tiny creature. You attend me when I'm deep asleep. When thou art sure I can't you capture, just as I snore deep. It is so strange that before the bed clear of you would seem, for not one of you is in my sight, as if your presence was in a dream. Question number 1. The poem is about what? Nightmare, dream, raid of bugs, raid of mosquitoes. Is it mosquito or bed or cockroach? Is it cockroach or mosquito or ant or bed bug? And if you get it right, I'll give you some money. No. I will give you some money. I will give of you 6,000 naira. If you get it, if you get it. Now listen, I will leave you now. The next that you say, if it's right, I'll drop the money. If it's wrong, don't say again. Let's read again. I wonder how long you awful parasites shall share with me this little bed and make me from streams be lost by sucking blood from my poor head. I should but say a man has much blood which you and your families do feed on for supper, dinner, and lunch. And besides, you do in my bed breed. Clever thou art, tiny creature. You attend me when I'm deep asleep. When thou art sure I can't you capture, just as the time I snore deep. It is so strange that before twilight the bed clear of you would seem again. For not one of you is in my sight, as if your presence was in a dream. Question 1. Next, any answer, nice, what I would take. You get it wrong, the money is gone. Poem is about nightmare, dream, raid of bugs, raid of mosquitoes. Don't waste my time. Yes. Okay. That mosquito that bites you. All right. The answer is rid of bugs. Should I explain? First of all, the author of the poem is Kumburi. The title of the poem is To the Bedbug. To the Bedbug first. But does it look like bedbug or mosquito? So I should prove myself wrong. Okay. First of all, does mosquito share your bed with you? Because you are the owner of your bed, but if you check the bed, you see bed bug, small hole of bed bug inside. They share the bed with you. Okay, let's take it. Maybe you have other points. Mosquito breed inside water, but bed bug, they give birth to their children inside your bed. You know why you believe it? To touch mosquito. They are a tiny creature. This one said it's cockroach. Yeah. So that's if God, we have 5 questions. You can answer 3. So you got one wrong. Look at the second one. The poem is generally made up of dash. A. Rhyming couplets. B. Heroic couplets. C. Stop lines. D. Run-on lines. The poem is generally made up of rhyming couplets, heroic couplets, end-stop lines, run-on lines. I want to spend this money. Yes. Okay, going. That's why I'm reading it for you. The poem is generally made up of rhyming couplets, heroic couplets, end-stop line, run-on lines. Do you even know what you're saying? And he got it wrong. He got it wrong. You see, I have just 3 chances. It has run-on lines. Run-on line in poetry is a device, it's a poetic device used when somebody wants to write, you are disturbing her now. What's your problem? Run-on line is a poetic device used, look at it, when an idea does not end on the line, it runs into the other line. Runs into the other line. This one runs, look at what? I wonder how long you awful parasite shall share with. You see how it is from my point. It's as if it's one sentence. Run-on line. Look at stanza 2. I should but say, man has much blood. You can see how it's connected. Which you and your family feed on. You can see how it's connected. dinner and lunch and besides you do in my bed pray. Look at stars of pray. Father, our tiny creature, you attend to this one as ends of life. You attend me when I'm deep asleep. When thou I can't you capture, just as the time I love you. You are just the poem is dash is a monologue, dialogue, epilogue, or prologue. You have 3 chances. Yes. What can we say this poem is? Monologue, dialogue, epilogue, prologue. Can you answer me? Is going. And it's correct, but you just guess. You not guess. Okay, explain the monologue. You can answer the remaining 2 now. I say you have 3 more chances. Why is it monologue? It's more because monologue is a dramatic technique used when a character is addressing the audience. So you are talking to one person by yourself. Just like this now. You can see narrator talking to the mosquito, to the bed bug. You see it? I wonder how long you awful parasite shall share with me this little bed and make my dream be lost, talking blood from my pocket. Why even like this? See that? They got only one, it remains 2. You can answer the other 2. The poet's mood is one of A, sarcasm, B, difference, C, joy, D, despair. The poet's mood is one of sarcasm, indifference, joy, despair. Okay, they got the second one. That's very correct. The last one. The dominant attitude of the poet is one of amazement, joy, regret, nonchalance. The dominant attitude of the poet is one of amazement, pity, regret, nonchalance. I said dominant attitude of the poet of amazement, pity, regret, nonchalance. Okay, I'm putting it now. What did you choose? You choose regret. So are you choosing pity now? What's the dominant attitude of the poet? Amazement, pity, regret, nonchalance. Pick now. Okay. What's the answer now? Choose. Choose regret. Final answer regret. Final answer. Okay, let's just assume it's pity. Okay, final answer. Great. No, I'm not true. I've not said anything. I've not said anything. Let's look at it. Final answer. Regret. Computer. They said regret. You press the bell. Good. If you had gone for if you had gone for meant, it would have been wrong. If you had gone for nonchalance, it would have been wrong. If you choosing regret, answer me now fast. If you had gone for pity, remember it is not. Hold on, look at me. The poet just written a poem. The speaker in poetry is called persona, poetic persona. Are you following me? The poetic persona is a narrator. Listen, look at what it says. The person has been going through pain. This bed and the being compassionate. What is he regretting about? Look more. Can I hear that? Maybe I'll learn something. He's regretting. Okay. Now listen. The persona is the person talking, not the poet. You. What is your? Let's assume you are the poet now, and you are listening to the fear. You feel regret. I'm, I'm trying to make you understand that almost all poems, the poet, I don't know if you understand. No. Listen. So I'm just trying to teach you something. I'll just tell you I'll give you your money tomorrow and it will just die like that. You understand? So look at it. Let me make it clear. Look at this now. Look at this. Let me show you this. Written by title of the poem is The Journey of the Magi. It's a cold coming we had of it. And such a long journey. So you are telling me now that it is the poet wrote a poem about, and one of them is speaking now, a cold coming we had of it for a journey. Follow me now. Let me make
it out determination and perseverance. That anything you are doing on earth, push us to the game better. How the three wise men came far away from the east so that their life would change. Do you understand? And a code coming we had of it. That season was very cool, just a long journey. Do you understand? Now, a writer can pick up his pen to tell us the person involved. The writer is not writing about him. Long time ago, there was a man called Talk About Yourself. So Samumburi, and he wants to write. And as he's writing, the kind of pain the person is going through, look at where the pain. How long you awful parasite shall share with me? Pity this man. The man has no, I cannot pursue you. You cannot even go. I've used kerosene. I've used a bed with me. What will you do? You pity such a human and make me from sweet dreams be lost me somewhere by sucking blood from my forehead. Pity the person. I should say man has, is it for supper, dinner, and lunch? Won't you pity him? Even the speaker himself, is he regretting? Or you don't know? Accommodating, I'm regretting accommodating you. Regret means I took you in. Now, I regret putting you in my house. But I did not put you in the house. Clever thou art, tiny creature. I'm sleeping, that's when you come. When thou art sure I can't, you come just as the time I smell deep. It is so strange that before twilight, the bed clear of you again. For not one of as if your presence was in a dream. And you say, it's so clever. So I can just take my mind. By the time I play, if I'm watching it later, if I think and look at them, we get happen. I'm just trying to touch to do something. Look at this question from Jam the other day. I like this. Literal appreciation still. The man said, look at this. Do you know fufu? He would like street fufu is miserable food. Do you hear me? Because it was but without meat. Street fufu is miserable food. A man completely. Now the question is the man, a man that does not eat, a poor man. See, a man that does not eat food without meat. Ah. It will, they will not agree. Fufu, good fufu is when there is meat. Fufu, but without meat. And with meat, the cost. Literal appreciation. That's why I keep telling you, if you see literature in English question, don't just rush to answer. Like this one. See my best with this class. This one. Now, what about this one? A show of cars swung past. A show of cars swung past. One of them is slender looking thing. Why following me? According to this write-up now, this one is a question, it's jump question. According to this extract, what is the speaker talking about? A. Beautiful ladies. B. Beautiful cars. C. Beautiful plants. D. Beautiful fish. Or fishes rather. A show of cars drove past. A show of cars drove past. One of them is slender looking thing. What is it talking about? Beautiful ladies. Beautiful cars. Beautiful plants. Beautiful fishes. What's it talking about? Beautiful ladies. The good man can hear. Somebody should just hold it. If you do English language, there's something we call collective now. You know there is a gang of robbers. What are the things? If you want to describe fish, it will be a shoal of fish or a school of fish. So the speaker is trying to speak a shoal of cars. The man is a shoal of cars. And you have to say a shoal of cars swam past. See that? No money for it. Look at this line. Look at these two fellas. I am going soldiering. I'm going soldiering. I am going soldiering. Mad the reading runs. Drumming and trumpet and glory of the gods. Just remember, just like these playful soldiers, little officers, they are still young. As they are going to fight war, I'm going soldiering. Mad reading run. They are very happy to fight. As they get to the battlefield, they've seen everything. Some of them come back with one leg, some with one hand. Some of them they've killed their friends, and as they come from the battlefield, I have come home again. I know the blood is dead. They are saying the reality of war. I know a sudden for the rain, their flesh lies dead. Can you see? The first one, very happy, going to war. I'm going soldiering. Mad reading runs. We're joining and we're chanting and glory of the gods. And you don't know, I've come up again. I know that God is strength. I know I'm sorry for the remember flesh lies dead. So now, if you understand this, I am going soldiering. And you've not the battlefield, you've seen pain. Let's see if you can answer and help yourself. You must get the questions right before anything can happen. Are you ready? The thing of the poem is just described as the dash. What's the something that all the poem is talking about? I've explained it a little. What can you say? A. Love of war. B. Glory of war. C. Excitement of war. D. Reality of war. Reality of war. What chances to go? Mark the reading rounds is an example of what? Pathos. Oxymoron. Pathos. Inversion. Mark the reading rounds. Mark the reading rounds. Oh, I cannot get that answer. I cannot get the answer. The answer is inversion. Inversion is when you speak the other way around instead of speaking straight. For instance, look at it. It's supposed to be thank you, God. I say, God, thank you. So it's supposed to be the reading is run mad. So it's a mad the reading rounds. That is inversion. That clear. Then also you see how to change it. Number 3. The dominant sound device in the sequence is what? The dominant sound device, allocation, accent, onomatopoeia, repetition. I have come home again. Dominant sound device in the second stanza. Okay. Is there something much? I have come home again. I know that's right. I know as something from the rain, that flesh lies dead. The sound device. A. Addition. Assonance. Onomatopoeia. Repetition. Order. Which major device do we have here? I have come home again. I know God is right. I know I'm sorry for the rain, that flesh lies dead. Yes, it's repetition. Always there. I'm not saying that to learn like this is truly involved. I have come home again. I know that blood is red. I know I'm sorry for the rain, that flesh lies dead. That's repetition now. Repetition is the deliberate retake of items in literature. We deliberately repeat for the sake of emphasis. Another name for repetition is parallelogy. Parallelogy is another name for repetition. There's another kind of repetition. You know, when you repeat the same thing, it's called parallelogy or repetition. For instance, I know. I didn't say I know, and I am aware. That's different. When you repeat one thing different ways, it's called parallelism. Exactly. Yes. So now, look at another one. The right thing in the first standard is what? What's that? The right thing in the first standard. What's that? Oh, what's that? Let me put this right. Thank you, darling. A, B, B, C. Children, A, runs, B, property, A, dance, B, A, B. Okay, what about this one? The two contrasting moods in the poem are not like mood is same. The two contrasting moods. Yes, the two contrasting moods in the poem are sadness and hope, one bravery and cowardice, excitement and disappointment, calmness and anxiety. Calmness and anxiety. Okay, I know okay with that. Is that your final answer? Anxiety, calmness and anxiety. I don't ask it. I don't ask it. Alright. Wow. I like your thinking. Yeah. It's making sense. Yes, I said, he's a young soldier. He thinks that it's so easy. I had gone. Mama, I am doing soldiering. Man, you're doing that beating on. Man, you're doing wrong. You're drumming and trumpet and doing for guns. You should thank this God that he didn't kill you. If it looks like I don't want to short it, if I just came back, maybe even lost his gun and he came back like this. I have come home again. I know that blood is fresh. Now I know that blood is fresh. I know I'm sorry for the rain. I know the good rain was beating gets put on the ground. I've seen it now. So they have to go soldier, not dance, to respect himself. So the message in the poem is that there's this reality in war. You think nothing is happening, but again, they're going to lose people. Again, they're going to lose friends. Yeah, there was this reality that war has just more harm than any. You know what I'm saying? At the end, it's need for us to get peace so that we can move forward. Are you following? That's one of the essence of this event. So that you know that there is need for us to come together and plan for a better country, better world, better future. Look at the reality here. Very sharp contrast. Many people are going through this way. They are going through this. They are experiencing this, but they still want to wake up. Want to think they are strong. But inside of them, they're going down every day, and pain continues. What is going through because it makes us so it's King Branco, the end of war. He said a war only ends when a war begins. How? You think the war has ended. The silence of the battlefield heralds the widow's anguish. That means when the war has ended, that's when widows are crying. Why? Why did the war end? If the war ends, it will happen. Or the war has ended, the widow is fine. It's not probably. What is the problem when they complex in it? Now, if the war ends, do you think the widow will be happy that the war has ended? He said the silence of the battlefield heralds for to say question is not as easy as finding answers. That's the point. To start the war is not as easy as ending it. He said our war has ended because war is now with us. What are the war? What's the war? Because people know this. The helpless children, the empty schools, the affected rivers, the dead bodies littering the street. The smell is now with us. So the war only ends when another war begins. The moment war ends, another war must start immediately. But the refuse understand. Nice, they say don't end this war, then the new war of Ashok will start. But the new war of sicknesses that the contract will start. The new war of no school to attend will start. The new war of level for me to build new after the bond everything. So why don't you just try as much as time to forget about all these things? Because you're happy, jump into and shoot the enemy. But at the end of the day, you require to kill both your friends, relatives, and all that. When you come back, I have come home again. It is now clear in my eyes. That blood is not blue. I know that blood is red. You know, and I know how on the battlefield, serious rain, because just follow and follow on dead body. If you tell me like again, you say, let us embrace peace. You understand? So look at let's preach peace. Let's live in peace. And the life will keep moving forward. How to do the last one? They came from the Sunday. They are just from the video on the mountain. Bible opened the book of Revelation. Then took place conflict with not Caliban. John question. They came from the Sunday. They are just from the video on the mountain. Bible opened the book of Revelation. Then two discussable not Caliban. The subject of the extract is dash A, a preacher, B, a robber, C, a policeman, D, a tenant. Final answer. Let's look at it. The word they came for. If you use that word, they came from him. The person that is usually comes for the other person, usually higher than that person. He has no power in the person. I'm coming for you. It's not like I can tell you the person I'm coming for. You cannot tell it to German I'm coming for. It's the word to tell you I'm coming for. And if you tell it wrong, because I know what to say. Now, he came for him, that son. You cannot tell you, just because of the video on the mountain. The Bible opened to the book of Revelation. When two places tables knocked at the door. On Sunday, the pastor wants to preach. What to make two policemen to come look for him. So he's not a preacher. If it's a tenant, what's the connection of the tenant and the individual? When the landlord secretly is going to arrest the person. The other side is just creativity. Just creativity. This one is over. He went to the mountain. The mountain was taking risks to go and rob somewhere. After robbing that night, he came back. Why did you not say that book in the book of Why is it revelation? He revealed his news. He has revealed what he went to steal. You understand? Bible open, not Bible. What they're trying to say is that he has revealed what he went to steal. You understand? Bible open the book of Revelation. Then the people are embracing him. Not That's why they have come for him. And he's in trouble. He's in really trouble. Yeah. Here lies our great God. Here lies our Lord the King. Look at here lies our Lord the King. Whose words none ever relied on. He never said useful thing and never did wise one. The tone of his write-up is dash. Here lies our great Lord the King. Whose words none ever relied on. He never said a useful thing and never did wise one. The tone is dash. A. Inference. B. Joyous. C. Mockery. D. A. Mockery. That's pretty good. Nice. Mockery. Here lies our great Lord the King. Whose words none ever relied on. He never said a useful thing and never did wise one. Mockery. Alright. So, I'm going to stop here. The next class. So that next class, you should be more serious. That much be more serious in next class. Be more serious.